Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and this is the new TH20 Pro from Thrunite, giving you over 700 lumens of output in this very compact headlamp. It also comes with a clip, so you can use it as an EDC light as well. Here's what comes with it. You get some extra O-rings, you get your charging cord, which is USB-C, and you also get the clip that I just mentioned. You get the NutnFancy brown box, and you get the instructions in multiple languages, pretty much the standard instructions that you get with all Thrunites. Very simple, straightforward, no bells and whistles to it, but it tells you everything you need to know. So 6061 aluminum, it's drop resistant to 1.5 meters and IPX8 rated, so go down to 2 meters underwater. Let's talk about outputs. 0.6 lumens, that's gonna be your Firefly. It's gonna run for 18 days straight. Your low is 39 lumens, that's gonna run for 18 and a half hours. Your medium is 100 lumens, that's gonna run for 470 minutes. Your high, 350 lumens for 380 minutes. And then your turbo is gonna go to 760 and then drop down to 285. It's gonna start and give you that 760 for about 2 minutes. And then when it drops down, it's gonna run for another 142 minutes. There's a look at your strap real quick. So as you can see, nothing over the top of your head, just around it like so. That's what that'll look like. Now, of course, we'll take this out into the night and use it, but your function is pretty much like most Thrunites. So press it on, press it off, press it on, and then hold it down. It's gonna cycle through. So you'll go low, medium, high, low, medium, high. If it's off, I'll turn it off here, and then hold it down. It'll come on at your Firefly. Double click will take you to your turbo. So that's your highest output. And if you triple click, it'll go to SOS. So 1, 2, 3, and now we're in SOS feature, which I personally, for a headlamp in particular, prefer that over a strobe option. Click it again and it goes off. Now with these types of headlamps, you got the strap here, you've got basically the rubber mounting system here, and that allows you to point this up or down depending on if you're leaning over something, if you're sitting and you want to put it down to look at a book. Lots of different ways to adjust that thing. There's your included 14500 battery with the charging port. I love this, right? So at first I was like, oh, there's no way to charge it. It's just gonna run off a AA. It can run off a AA, so you can replace this with the AA if you need to, but compact, lightweight, and it has a battery you can replace, and it's rechargeable. That's definitely a win for me. I don't mind a proprietary battery, but I definitely prefer a replaceable battery that is not proprietary and built in. That's my preference. Now, the other thing I'll mention to you right now is that this thing is super lightweight. I mean, just you pick it up and you're like, that thing is really, really light. And to get over 700 lumens of output is great. So I'm gonna go and weigh this thing. I'm always skeptical when I see the weight and it doesn't tell me if it's got the battery included or not included. So I'm gonna weigh this on my scale and then we're gonna take it out tonight and use it. Okay, we're outside now. We're gonna start off at 0.6 lumens. So here's what that looks like. So fine for just around the house or around camp at night when you don't want to disturb anybody. Not a ton of light. You can't really, that car in the background there, that's nice. If I shine it over here at the side of the truck, you can see it, but even right in front of me, you could barely see it down there on the ground. So there's 0.6. All right, let's test out 30 lumens. So that's what that looks like. Looking across the street at that house, you can definitely see it reflecting. I wouldn't be super comfortable trying to look inside the house from over here, but I can definitely see the shape of the house just fine. Here's my truck if I had to like work on the tire or something, no problem at 30 lumens. All right, next up we'll go up to 100 lumens. There's 100. Doesn't feel like a huge jump. I would say a decent amount. And I would overall, right at the start here, I would say this is a pretty floody light, not a super hot center. There's 30 lumens. Here's looking at my truck again. I mean, you could definitely get around just fine here, looking down at the ground. If I was walking through the woods, this would be fine. If I was on a trail, again, looking at the house here. It doesn't look very floody on the camera, but I would say it's definitely not a thrower. It's going to put some light out into the distance, but it's not like a super tight beam. All right, we'll go up to 350 here. This is the high. So there's high. So definitely much more comfortable. I can see inside the house. They're doing construction over there on this house. So as I shine inside, I can see some of the boxes and some of the work they're doing. And I'll step out here and then look down the street so you can see what that looks like. Here's the stop sign without the light on it. And then with the light on it. We'll go up to the turbo here, 760 lumens. So that's definitely throwing more light now. So I look off into the woods there now. Up the road a little bit, you can see. I'll look out here behind our house. You can see our trampoline. You can see the like the tarp shed there. You can see over, if I zoom in, you can see the bird feeders there. Yeah, that's a nice amount of light. And at least at this point, even touching it, it doesn't feel super hot. I'm sure it will get warm eventually, but definitely a decent amount of light. All right, we're back to the low here, looking out in the yard. Again, I would say I could see decently, but you can't even really pick it up on the camera. Let's go up to medium. Definitely better. You can see the playset over there. There's the playset over there. Let's go up to the high here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see the yard quite well now. And then turbo. There's your turbo. So approaching 800 lumens there. A lot of light. And again, this thing is super lightweight, not even 3 ounces. So that's what that looks like. And I'll show you real quick the SOS. All right, so that's what it looks like in use. Let me just tell you, for around 20 bucks, this is a great headlamp. So for me, when I think about headlamps and I think about usage, you know, I'm like everyday type of usage, going out to take the dog out, going for a walk at night, that type of thing. This thing functions great. So rechargeable, replaceable battery, lightweight, almost 800 lumens. That's great for me. If you have something where you're like I really like I like the PowerTac headlamp. They only have one, super powerful, but that's for like if you're going to be way in the woods, if you're going to be in, you know, situations where like I need a ton of light, I need a bunch of options. But functionally, this thing, it's been really cool to use it. And I'm like, I have a night core right now that I like, that I keep inside. I might keep this in my truck as a backup headlamp, or as a headlamp, I should say. Yeah, quite impressed. So I will let you know, I found on Amazon, there was a link that said like 1,000 lumens or 1,010 lumens and then 760 lumens. This one in the instruction manual says 760 lumens. So I'm not really sure where their 1,000 lumen one or listing comes from. But again, almost 800 lumens for around 20 bucks. It's a great deal. And yeah, I'm giving it a thumbs up. So if you want a compact, light, rechargeable, a decent amount of lumens, lightweight, like I said, this is one I would definitely check out. So if you get one of these, let me know. Let me know your experience with the TH20 Pro. And yeah, let's hear your thoughts on this video. And if you own one, let's hear your thoughts in the comment section as well. Hey, thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.